Hello, I'm Longridr. I'd like to welcome you to another map building tutorial. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your devotion. If this is your first time in one of my videos, welcome. Today, I will be building the only map that you will ever need to build. It will get you all the plays, and all the followers and love and respect that you deserve. All of the colors we will be using for our video today to build Nuketown will be ran across the screen right there. So you, yourself, can follow me along in this video. To begin with, we will go to Texture Paints. And you want to go to Add, and then find Asphalt. Because every good Nuketown map needs some good asphalt. Now once you have Asphalt selected, you want to turn hardness all the way to max. Go big or go home. And now find a good spot on your map. Typically it would be directly in the center of the map, but for accuracy's sake, we can just do it anywhere. And then once we find a good spot, you can turn speed all the way up, so it turns the waiting time in half. Because when making a good map, you want to rush things, so you can get it out as fast as you can. And then we'll place the spot of asphalt right here. There we go. Now we have our asphalt. And now you will want to select generic asphalt again, turn the radius to 4, and then you will want to rectify this ball of asphalt. Just pull it across. Slow and steady wins the race. There we go. Now we have a road with a roundabout. Next things next, you will want to search concrete in your search bar, and it pulls up a bunch of concrete. And from here, we won't actually use any of this because we want a sidewalk. So search sidewalk. And sometimes when you're typing in the search bar, your mouse will go erratic and it won't actually search for you. So retype that. Alright, and now we find a perfect sidewalk for what we want to do. Do we want a white sidewalk or a dark sidewalk? I'd say we don't want either. We'll go with sidewalk 03 because good things come in threes, and this is the best. So we'll take this, and then we'll actually switch to our move tool and pull this to the center of the circle. There we go. So we have our sidewalks placed. This one we'll use as a reference point, so that way we can copy and paste it all the way around. So we'll take this outside one, hold Control, select that one, switch to the rotate tool after we copy and paste it, and then boom. See, now we've started our circle. So we'll grab that again, grab this, move tool, duplicate, boom. Repeat again. There we go. Grab it, select this middle, duplicate, rotate, boom. And then we'll get this going all the way around. No matter which way you do it, it'll always be correct. Just realize that. When you're making a map, there is no wrong answers. Everything is right, no matter what you do. Especially when creating Nuketown. Any little thing you do that's different will create it and make it unique for yourself. It'll set you apart from all the other Nuketowns. And that's what we need in this world, is our own identity. So copy, paste, and then boom, rotate all the way around. There we go. And that's about correct. It doesn't matter if it's exactly correct, because we could just take it like this, use center of selection, and then rotate it, so that way we force it to be correct. There we go. And then we'll delete that. It's just about right. And now, we don't want to go to the texture. That is for sure. We'll go to select, and we'll move this right there. There we go. Now we have our cul-de-sac done. So for the next thing, flashies are wonderful. You want to keep those. It makes every floor looks like a dance floor. And you know, as you've seen in Fortnite, it's better to dance at people than shoot people. So we'll go to the search bar once again, type bus. And what comes up is a lot of buses. But we want this bus, not these other two buses, because they don't have wheels. This one has wheels. We'll take this, place it in the center of the cul-de-sac, like so. There we go. And now we have the centerpiece of our Nuketown map right there. Now that we know the center of the map, we will actually go over here to all the generic shapes we placed. We'll just get rid of them all. Because, I mean, it's your map. You can do whatever you want to it. Let's go back to the search bar once again. And this time, we'll type in house. And what pops up? A bunch of boathouses. And burnt houses, every type of house you can imagine. but we will find the one that suits our needs best for this type of map. Because any Nuketown is not complete without a house. And once you find your house, it doesn't matter which one it is, as long as it's a house, you'll just grab it and then place it. There we go. And now we have one house of our Nuketown map. And then we'll take one that's slightly different. Let's say we'll just go with this house that has an attic. There we go. You'll place these right across from each other, like so. And then next, what other thing would you need than a fence? And luckily, Far Cry has a wide selection of fences. So we want to go with one that looks just like Nuketown. We can't have anything that doesn't, because it wouldn't make sense. So let's go this fence white. We'll take this, copy, paste it, like so. Get a bunch of them going. It doesn't matter if you have it correct or not. Just make sure you copy, paste as much as you can. And if select tool doesn't work, that's alright. You can just go back and reselect it. So copy, and then paste again. And we'll switch to the select tool this time so we can get this wide selection of fences we have. And then copy, paste, and drag. And then you'll rotate this one because behind those houses, there's actually a fence behind those as well. Like that. And then copy, drag, like so. And then copy. Boom. And we want to just make sure you can do it whichever way you want, because it's Nuketown and it's fine. It's a Call of Duty map, so whatever method you go with is probably fine, because it's a really small map, and no matter what you do, it'll work, because spawn camping is fun. There we go. We'll select all of it like that, copy, and then go like this and drag it to the other side. There we go, 2 fenced in houses. And now, around the outside, it doesn't matter what you use. You could use anything. Like, for this one, we'll make it different than the other ones. And you could do whatever you want to do. But for me, I feel like I will add some skyscrapers. And the skyscrapers, I'll just find them manually, are in Watchdogs, Structures, Commercial, and Skyscrapers. There we go. Alright. And then you want to just close off this other end, because that's how it is in the actual map. So you'll take that, move it to 10-degree angle, and then like so. There we go. Now we closed off that end. Like that. And now we can add other small details. Like for instance, there's a few cars lying around here and there. So let's go to the search bar once again, type in car. And then what comes up is a bunch of animal carcasses, but don't worry about those. We'll find the best cars we can. There we go. A car there. Then we'll put another car somewhere like that. We don't want every Nuketown to be the same, so we want to make sure we have something different at some points. So just grab some random cars, stick them in each other even. I mean, it's unique. It'll make it you. There we go. And now we have the middle of the Nuketown complete. The only thing we're missing now is a sign. So we'll type sign in the search bar. Wait for it to load. There's a lot of signs, so it takes a while. And then we'll find the perfect signs that will fit this map. Right there, a road sign. There we go. That looks just about right in size. We'll place that down. And that's perfect. It acts as like a great cover for people coming through the middle. It's almost better than the original Nuketown. And one thing we're missing right now is we'll go to texture, change this default to grass, because it's not Nuketown without grass. There we go. There we go. And now we have the perfect grass for our Nuketown map. One thing that Nuketown is missing that I'm sure a lot of us love is vegetation. So we'll go to vegetation, go to dead trees, because you have to be dead to love this map, and then go like this, and it doesn't matter where you place it, just fill your map up with vegetation. There we go. You can never have enough vegetation. It adds so much cover, and it's really unique as well. And so now, from here, we can add our land. So we'll do terrain set to height. Radius, it doesn't really matter. We'll just go... actually, I'll type in a generic number. We'll go 69. Cool. And now we'll go height. So we don't want to have 60. We want to set it all the way up, so that way nobody can escape the map ever. And then we'll zoom out real quick so you can get an overview. Look at that beautiful layout. And we'll just go like this. Like so. There we go. And now no one could ever think about escaping Nuketown. And they'll be stuck in that map indefinitely. And right now the map is on Assault. We don't want this. So we want to go over to Map Properties, Edit Objective, and then turn it to Team Deathmatch. Because we don't want to kill a bunch of AI. We want to kill real people in a game. And then we can save the current changes, or we can't. We'll choose no for this. And once it loads, we can go to our objects and then game mode objects and just place spawn points. Just place them wherever. Don't have to rotate them. Just stick them everywhere you want people to spawn. It doesn't matter. Red team, blue team, you name it. Just stick it right next to the fence, facing the fence even. It doesn't matter. Just stick it right there. And same with the other side. Well, we'll do the same thing. We'll change it up a little bit. We'll put a dude in the tree there. Put one right there. Another guy in the tree. Then we'll stick a blue spawn. Maybe even some more shared spawn points. It doesn't matter. Just whatever way you want to do is fine. And then what map would be complete without a loadout? So we'll go to the loadouts, click Assault, and then on our first one, we don't want to do a handgun. We want to go all the way down to launchers. That's LMGs, launchers. We want to RAP 4. There we go. And that's all you need to do for the loadouts. Anything else is overdone. So we will go to the gameplay modifiers and turn on infinite ammo. Because every good Nuketown needs a lot of explosions, and now that we have a rocket and infinite ammo, that can happen. A few things left. We'll save the map as Nuketown. Now it's saving. And then I will put on some soothing music as I finish the rest of the fence right here. Well, there we go. You just saw what I did. I just created the rest of the map for Nuketown. So this is our completed map. We now have a Nuketown of our very own. So we'll save it first. And then we will hop into explore mode to check it out. Has to generate, and now it's loading. Now that we've loaded into our... Oh, wow. Where have all my trees gone? And the land is flat now. Ah, never mind that. I guess it looks a lot different when you explore the maps and play them on multiplayer. So we'll just have a look around and see how there's... Oh, there's buses. Oh man, this is wonderful. I never thought I'd get a remake to look that accurate in such a short amount of time. You yourself could make something similar, just doing the same exact methods that I did. I mean, look at these houses. It even has the mannequins, and you can shoot their heads off. Go upstairs. It has the rooms. Oh, wow. The rainbow just completes the feel. So I guess let's go back to editor now. We've seen how it looks in the game. And let's top this off. So now that we've finished our Nuketown map, there's one more thing we need to do, which is publish it. Now to do that, we go to map validation. And then there it says everything that needs to be validated. That's fine. We don't need any of this. We could just exit out. This is a cheap trick I learned back while mapping early on. So go to exit and actually make your way to the user map folder. And from there, click on your Nuketown map and then hit DEL on your keyboard. And now you're done. stop choosing Nuketown. It's a world full of maps. There's other maps out there besides Nuketown. Thank you for watching. This has been Longridr, signing off.